Alright, so apparently Roblox games are officially entering their cinematic era, and I honestly can't believe we're saying that with a straight face. Like, we all joked about what if Brookhaven got a Netflix series, or Imagine a Doors horror movie, but now it's actually happening. Grow a Garden and Jailbreak, two of Roblox's most iconic and totally opposite games, are both getting full-on movie adaptations. And not just some small YouTube animation thing, but real big screen releases. We're talking about potential studios made out of Roblox copying things like Disney or Marvel. So here's the thing, Roblox movies aren't entirely new as an idea. Fans have made tons of animated shorts and machinima stuff for years, and some of it's honestly way better than it should be. Examples like Oblivious HD or Shame Plays show a degree of potential in the movies. They have the storyline, CGI, and just overall some basic stuff needed for a mini movie. But this time, we're not talking fan projects at all. We're talking actual professional studios. Grow a Garden, that cozy farming simulator that literally exploded out of nowhere earlier this year, is being turned into a film. Meanwhile, Jailbreak, one of the OG Roblox titans from like 2017, is getting an animated movie from none other than Wind Sun Sky Entertainment. Yeah, the same people who helped animate Invincible. That's a huge flex right there.
Roblox is getting a movie. So Roblox Jailbreak is being adapted into an animated film by Wind Sun Sky. They're the animation studio behind Invincible. Now, at first I thought this was fake, but the developers of Roblox Jailbreak confirmed it's real. Leave a comment with what you think.
Like, we're going from blocky, Lego-looking cops and robbers to potentially blood-pumping superhero-level animation. To be honest, when I heard the news, it was genuinely unbelievable. To confirm my skepticism, I actually head over to official sources in Twitter, YouTube, or even Reddit. And after confirming from every single source, I can confidently say this is actually legit. The fact that a professional studio that made successful animated movies like Invincible is coming to Roblox's space is just insane. Now, let's start with Grow a Garden, because honestly, this one makes me raise an eyebrow the most. The game itself, kinda fun, not gonna lie. It's relaxing, colorful, and gives off that dopamine rush when you water your crops and make quick progress. But as a movie idea, I don't know man, I'm hella skeptical. The game has no real story. You just plant seeds, grow vegetables, maybe upgrade your plot, and that's about it. There's no villain, no emotional arc, no mystery. It's just a grindy farming game. So when I heard it's getting a movie, I immediately thought, okay, they're gonna have to invent everything from scratch. And that's already risky territory, because when studios start fabricating stories around simple games, things either go surprisingly well or crash so hard it's embarrassing. People out there are clowning about this concept due to how Grow a Garden doesn't fit to be a movie at all. A literal simulator with things like admin abuse being animated just made negative sense. What really got me suspicious though is that it's apparently being developed with the involvement of Do Big Studios, the same group tied to Fish and some other Roblox projects that got messy. Even though it's not directly influenced, the fact that Doin is involved with every part of Grow a Garden just makes sense if they were to submit any possible ideas upon making the movie. Do Big obviously got a bit of a reputation for cash grabby, overpromised, under-delivered stuff. Like, if you were around during the Fish hype cycle, you already know. That game had so much potential, and then updates slowed down, monetization crept in, and fans started getting frustrated. So seeing Do Big's name even remotely connected to a major movie adaptation just screams, okay, this is probably another quick cash-in. And to make it worse, it's not just some streaming thing. They're planning for a cinematic release, like full theaters, popcorn, tickets, marketing, the whole deal. That instantly makes me think this is going to be the next Angry Birds movie type of situation, where it's clearly designed for mass appeal, packed with cheap humor, and meant to squeeze as much money from kids as possible. The concept reportedly involves some city kids who somehow get transported into the Grow a Garden universe, and they have to save it or something. You know, your typical generic Portal fantasy setup. Honestly, I could probably write that script in one afternoon if you gave me enough caffeine.
Don't get me wrong, it could turn out decent if they focus on the storyline. Like, if they made it meta and self-aware, maybe showing how imagination brings games to life or something, it could work. But if it's just a soulless kids flick with loud side characters, a talking carrot mascot, and cringy pop songs or some random brain rot coming out of nowhere, I'm calling it now. It's going to flop hard. And with Do Big Studios' reputation, I wouldn't even be surprised if they somehow manage to tie in a Roblox promo where you can watch the movie, earn limited edition seeds for your garden, or some nonsense like that. It just reeks of corporate synergy. Now on the flip side, the Jailbreak movie actually sounds promising. First off, the studio behind it, Wind Sun Sky, has a serious track record. They've worked on Invincible, The Walking Dead, and other big name animated projects. They know how to do action, they know how to make violence stylish, and they definitely know how to turn chaos into art. So hearing they're taking on a Roblox title is actually kinda exciting. Jailbreak already has a built-in story concept too. It's literally cops versus robbers, prison breaks, heists, chaos, and chases. That's perfect movie material. And Jailbreak isn't just nostalgia bait either. It's a Roblox legend. It's been around since 2017 and helped define the open world genre on the platform. Everyone who played Roblox during that era has at least one memory of escaping prison, robbing a bank with friends, or hiding from cops in some janky vehicle glitch. The game's community is still active and it has recognizable characters, aesthetics, and even original music. You can actually build a fun action comedy out of it. Imagine something like the Lego Movie meets Fast and Furious but Robloxified. That's the kind of vibe people are hoping for. The biggest thing people are hyped about is that Invincible connection. Fans immediately jumped on social media like, bro, we're about to get a Jailbreak chase scene animated like Omni-Man vs. Mark. Obviously, it won't be as gory or adult, but knowing that the animation quality might actually be top tier has the community buzzing. People are already speculating about voice casts and whether they'll use any in-game lore or original player characters.
What do you mean a Roblox game is getting a movie? Yeah, Roblox Jailbreak, the same game where we robbed banks with lag and got kicked out of cars mid-chase, is getting a whole animated movie. Apparently, it's being made by Wind Sun Sky, the studio behind Invincible, Ice Age, and Clone Wars. So this time, they'll actually have a budget. That animation's gonna be peak. I just can't wait for the main character to hop in a car, only to get kicked out and see, buy the Game Pass for 100 Robux. We're really about to get a Roblox movie before GTA 6. Roblox finna get its own cinematic universe at this point.
Some are even suggesting the devs cameo in it. It's honestly the first Roblox movie announcement that doesn't feel like a total meme. Still, the community being the community, there's already drama going around. Some players are saying this is just a desperate attempt by Roblox to expand into Hollywood after years of stagnating updates. Others think it's a genuine sign that Roblox has grown into a global machine, that these movies are just the next evolution, the same way Minecraft and Fortnite are getting shows and films too. And then there are the skeptics who think both movies are doomed from the start because nobody outside of Roblox players cares, which is kinda true. Like, the Roblox fanbase is massive, but mainstream audiences don't really understand it. To them, it's just that kid's block game. So how do you market a movie like Jailbreak to adults who've never played Roblox? That's gonna be the tricky part. I'm also noticing a pattern where studios are rushing to adapt whatever game has viral momentum, no matter how shallow the actual content is. Grow a Garden hit like 20+ million concurrent players and suddenly, boom, movie deal. Jailbreak kept its legendary status and now it's also getting its cinematic spotlight. It's starting to feel like the same trend Hollywood had with mobile games years ago, where every random hit app was getting a movie. Remember the Emoji Movie era? Yeah, it gives off those vibes. And that's what worries me, because if Grow a Garden's movie bombs, which I'm almost certain it might, it'll make all other potential Roblox adaptations look bad. From my point of view, this whole Roblox cinematic universe thing is equal parts fascinating and concerning. On one hand, it's crazy to see the platform evolving to this scale. The idea that a random kid can make a Roblox game in a week and have it turn into a feature film within months, that's insane. It shows how powerful community-driven platforms can be. But on the other hand, you can't just slap a movie label on a game and expect it to work. You need story, emotion, something to make people care, and Grow a Garden has none of that. Jailbreak at least has action and tension. Grow a Garden has nothing. At the end of the day though, it's kind of cool to see Roblox breaking boundaries. Whether these movies flop or not, the fact that we're even getting them means the platform has reached a point where Hollywood's taking it seriously. It's like the next step in gaming culture going mainstream, from indie sandbox worlds to animated cinema. But it also highlights how easy it is for creativity to get swallowed by marketing. You can almost see the boardroom conversation where someone said, "What's trending on Roblox right now? Let's buy that." So yeah, Roblox games are getting animated now, and while it's exciting on the surface, it's also a massive gamble. If these two movies do well, we might see a flood of Roblox-based films over the next few years. Imagine Doors the horror movie or Adopt Me the adventure begins. But if they flop, studios will run back to safe IPs and leave Roblox adaptations in the dust. For me, I'm keeping my expectations low, especially for Grow a Garden. It just smells like like one of those movies made to sell plushies and in-game codes. Jailbreak though, I'll give it a chance, because if anyone can pull off a proper Roblox movie, it's the team that made Invincible look that good. But still, I'm not holding my breath until I see a trailer. Anyways, if you guys liked the video so far, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video so we can keep uploading these bangers every week. As usual, see you in the next one.